Let's face it, life's a roller coaster, full of ups and downs. We've all been there, those moments when we stumble and fall flat. But hey, that's just part of the journey, right? What truly matters is how we bounce back. This is where the real magic happens. In Sometimes You Win, Sometimes You Learn, we're diving deep into turning those setbacks into setups for something even greater. Now, this isn't about sugarcoating failures and pretending they're rainbows and butterflies. It's about changing our perspective, seeing them as valuable lessons in disguise. Think of it this way: each stumble is an opportunity to learn, grow, and come back stronger. It's like learning to ride a bike. You might fall a few times, but each time you get back up, you're one step closer to mastering it. Remember those times you aced a test after bombing the previous one? That's the power of learning from our mistakes. It's about embracing those aha moments and using them as fuel for our journey. So buckle up and get ready to discover how to turn those oops into opportunities. Trust me, this journey is going to be transformative. Let's be real, nobody enjoys failing. It can feel downright crummy. But what if we could shift our perspective and see failure not as the enemy, but as a stepping stone? Imagine looking at those bumps in the road as valuable feedback, guiding us towards the right path. That's the beauty of learning from our mistakes. It's about extracting wisdom from every experience. Here's the thing, every successful person you know has a collection of failures in their backpack. They've tripped, stumbled, and maybe even face-planted a few times. But what sets them apart is their ability to dust themselves off, analyze what went wrong, and adjust their approach. They see failure as a temporary detour, not a dead end. Think of it like baking a cake. The first time you try a new recipe, it might not be perfect. Maybe you overbeat the batter or the frosting is a tad runny. But do you give up baking forever? Absolutely not. You tweak the recipe, adjust the oven temperature, and try again. Each attempt, whether a success or a learning experience, brings you closer to baking that perfect cake. Now let's talk about winners. Not just those who take home trophies, but those who approach life with a winning mindset. These folks aren't superhuman, they just view challenges through a different lens. They see setbacks as opportunities for growth, obstacles as puzzles to solve, and mistakes as valuable lessons. Imagine a basketball player missing a game-winning shot. A winner's mindset doesn't dwell on the miss. Instead, they analyze what went wrong, practice tirelessly, and visualize sinking that shot next time. They understand that every miss is a chance to refine their skills and come back stronger. This isn't about denying the sting of failure, it's about choosing to focus on the learning and growth it offers. This mindset isn't reserved for athletes or CEOs. It's accessible to anyone willing to embrace it. Whether you're a student tackling a tough subject, a parent navigating the ups and downs of raising kids, or an entrepreneur chasing a dream, adopting a winner's mindset can transform your journey. Alright, let's talk about responsibility. Not the finger-pointing blame game kind, but the empowering kind that fuels personal growth. It's about owning our actions, both the good and the not so good, and acknowledging our role in the outcome. This might sound a bit daunting, but trust me, it's incredibly liberating. When we take responsibility for our mistakes, we shift from feeling like victims of circumstance to becoming active participants in our own lives. We gain the power to learn from our missteps, make necessary adjustments, and chart a new course. It's like taking the reins of our own personal development journey. Think of it like this. Imagine you're driving and you take a wrong turn. You could sit there fuming about how confusing the signs were, or you could take responsibility, pull over, and figure out how to get back on track. The latter might involve swallowing your pride and asking for directions, but hey, at least you're back in the driver's seat, right? Section 5. Hope, the wind in your sails. Let's be honest, life can throw some curveballs. There will be times when we face setbacks, disappointments, and moments of doubt. It's during these times that hope becomes our lifeline, our guiding light through the darkness. Hope whispers, "Keep going, you've got this," even when the going gets tough. Hope isn't about burying our heads in the sand and pretending everything is rosy. It's about acknowledging the challenges while maintaining an unwavering belief in our ability to overcome them. It's the inner voice that reminds us that even in the darkest of times, there's always a glimmer of light, a reason to keep pushing forward. Think of hope as the wind in your sails. It might not always be a strong gust, but even a gentle breeze can keep you moving forward. It's the fuel that keeps our spirits high and our motivation burning even when faced with adversity. Section 6. From setbacks to success stories. Now let's get inspired by some real-life examples of individuals who turned setbacks into stepping stones. Remember J.K. Rowling, the author of the beloved Harry Potter series? Her manuscript was rejected by numerous publishers before finding a home. Imagine if she had given up hope after the first, 10th, or even 20th rejection. Her story reminds us that persistence and belief in oneself can be just as important as talent. How about Thomas Edison, the brilliant mind behind the light bulb? He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's unwavering determination and willingness to learn from each failed experiment ultimately led to one of the most important inventions in history. His story is a testament to the power of embracing mistakes as stepping stones to success. These are just a couple of examples from countless individuals who refuse to let setbacks define their journeys. Their stories are a powerful reminder that success is often paved with failures, and it's our ability to learn, adapt, and persevere that determines our ultimate destination. Section 7. Mastering the art of problem solving. Now let's talk about problem solving, a crucial skill for navigating the inevitable challenges life throws our way. It's about more than just finding quick fixes. It's about developing a systematic approach to identifying the root cause of an issue, exploring potential solutions, and implementing the most effective course of action. Think of it as your trusty toolkit for overcoming obstacles. Effective problem solving involves a blend of critical thinking, creativity, and a willingness to experiment. It's about asking the right questions, challenging assumptions, and thinking outside the box to find innovative solutions. Sometimes, it requires breaking down a complex problem into smaller, more manageable chunks. Imagine you're building a tower of blocks and it keeps toppling over. A skilled problem solver wouldn't just keep rebuilding the same way and hoping for a different result. They'd analyze the structure, identify potential weak points, and experiment with different building techniques until they find a solution that creates a stable and impressive tower. Section 8. The never-ending journey of growth. Let's face it, growth isn't a one-time event, it's a lifelong journey. A continuous process of learning, evolving, and expanding our horizons. It's about embracing new challenges, stepping outside our comfort zones, and constantly seeking opportunities to improve. Just like a garden requires regular tending to thrive, so too does our personal growth. This journey might involve learning new skills, expanding our knowledge base, or developing greater self-awareness. It could mean facing our fears, challenging limiting beliefs, or simply making a conscious effort to become a better version of ourselves each day. The key is to approach this journey with curiosity, enthusiasm, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. Think of it like climbing a mountain. The summit represents our ultimate goals, but the real growth happens during the climb itself. Each step, each challenge overcome, each breathtaking view along the way contributes to our overall experience and shapes who we become. Section 9. Cultivating mindfulness in daily life. Now, let's talk about mindfulness, a powerful practice that can enhance our journey of growth and help us navigate the ups and downs of life with greater awareness and intention. It's about paying attention to the present moment without judgment and cultivating a sense of awareness of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations. Mindfulness isn't about emptying our minds or achieving a state of bliss. It's about observing our experiences with curiosity and acceptance. It's about noticing the taste of our food, the feeling of the sun on our skin, and the sound of laughter around us. By cultivating mindfulness, we become more attuned to our inner world and the world around us. Think of your mind like a busy street corner with thoughts, emotions, and sensations constantly whizzing by. Mindfulness is like pressing pause, stepping back from the chaos, and simply observing the flow of traffic without getting swept away by it. It's about finding moments of stillness amidst the hustle and bustle of daily life. Section 10. Conclusion. Embracing the journey of growth. As we conclude this exploration of turning sometimes you win, sometimes you learn into a life philosophy, remember that growth is a journey, not a destination. Embrace the ups and downs, the triumphs and setbacks, as integral parts of the process. Cultivate a winner's mindset, take responsibility for your actions, and never lose sight of hope. By mastering the art of problem solving, embracing continuous improvement, and incorporating mindfulness into your daily life, you'll navigate life's adventures with resilience, wisdom, and an unyielding spirit. Keep learning, keep growing, and remember, the most important victories are often the ones we achieve within ourselves.